Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I am going to be drawing something cybernetic. I can't remember the exact word, but it's gonna be something tech-wise. And what type of tech-wise thing am I gonna draw? Weapon. Why? Because I haven't drawn a weapon in quite some time. And I have some weapons right here that are part of the same series. This one's kind of missing the tech parts, but that's just because I forgot them. But we've got these, and we're going to try and come up with a katana to match the set of these. There's also a dagger that goes on with this one, but that's on a different page, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, let's get to drawing. Now these weapons of mass destruction, they are technological weapons, but they're actually not tech weapons exactly. They are powered by, like, demon power, but they look like technological weapons, so that's why I'm drawing it. Technically, it doesn't fit the theme, because it's not actually a tech weapon, but it looks like one, so I'm going to say it fits the theme. Anyways, I forgot what a katana looks like. Should I just make a straight sword? We might just make a straight sword. Hold on, let me sketch some shit, because I forgot to do any sketches or any early designs before I started this video. I just kind of grabbed those two sketchbooks, Mr. Hutch and Gerald, and started this. But how are we going to add the eye? I don't want to just make a little straight sword, because then it's kind of like that thing's secondary and the dagger that goes with the great sword. So we want it to be a curved sword. How curved? I don't know. Maybe not quite this curved, but honestly, there are some swords that go that curved. I don't know. For the handle, we're going to go relatively normal handle. Except the pommel's gonna be a little different because I don't know where else I'm supposed to put it. There is supposed to be a little demon eye. Because all the weapons are connected. How? I don't know. Was I saying demon or devil? I don't know. It's a devil, not demon. I don't remember what I was saying. But he's the reason all these weapons exist. He made them because he was bored. Not even actually a bad guy either. He's a devil, but he's not a bad guy because of story reasons that I don't feel like explaining. Actually, fuck it. What else am I gonna explain? Not all devils in my story are bad, and not all gods in my story are good, because it's corrupt. Why is it corrupt? I don't know. Because they've been alive for so long. What else are they gonna do? Alright. Here's a shitload of blades. I don't really know. I don't even remember what a katana looks like. Why don't I own any katanas? See, this is why I need to buy a katana. Yep. This is proof right here. I need to own a sword. Actually, I already own some swords, but I need to own a katana. Alright. I should have just drawn my sword in adding this detail. Whatever. I didn't think this video through at all. It does not matter. Let's go ahead and draw the handle. We'll go ahead and, I don't know, we'll go ahead and do it tilted this way instead of the other way. We might have to erase some of that up there, I don't know. Now, this would wrap around the katana, because it would have, whoopsies. It's gonna have just like a regular oval circle crossguard thingy that a katana would have, because I do think those look kind of cool, and to keep it katana looking, it's gonna have one of those. Now for the handle, obviously it's gonna need to share the grip that the katanas have, but also maybe it shouldn't because of the technological part. Maybe that should be part of it. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and go like this. Maybe this could have been a little wider. Maybe that could have been a little less wide. I don't know. We'll make the handle pretty long because it's a devil weapon. They can all actually do their own special things. This scythe right here can... That's not the right page. Can turn itself into a spear. That greatsword, I don't actually have any drawings of what it can do, but it can kind of just extend itself and shit, so it can make itself greater. And the little dagger that goes with the greatsword doesn't actually go with the greatsword. It goes with the scythe. It comes out of... It actually goes with all of them. It comes out of the eye, the demon eye that's in all of these. And it does nothing. It's just a dagger. It is literally just a dagger. But it comes out of all the weapons. Maybe I'll give it some type of use. I just haven't thought of one. But at the moment, it is literally just a dagger, and that's it. It's not even that special either. Also, the scythe was created before I decided that these were all going to be a series and tech or tech-ish weapons. So that's actually the reason it doesn't have any tech stuff on it. And the reason it might not actually have any tech stuff on it. I might end up changing how all these weapons work. And get rid of the tech stuff on this katana, might get rid of the tech stuff on the dagger, just make that one a tech thing, that one a devil thing, this one something else. Like, they'll all have the same devil eye, but I might change the weapon itself a bit. I don't know, this is stuff that I haven't really thought through. But, you know, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Not that deep yet. Because, honestly, I need to worry more about the characters in my story than the frickin' weapons, because... Actually, I need to worry more about the story in my story than the weapons, because currently I have more weapons in my story than I have story. And I haven't even drawn any weapons in a very long time. But that's just because I very much enjoy drawing weapons. So obviously I'm going to have a shitload of weapons. And every character is going to have their own individual weapons. Of course they are. Why would they not? What's the fun in everyone using like the exact same longsword or something? There's no fun in that. I'm going to make everyone have their own special weapons. Whose weapon is this? I don't know. Probably some side characters. What? Why would I give this to a side character? Because it doesn't matter. It's part of the same series, but it doesn't mean it can't just be a random side character's weapon. I don't know how these weapons got attained. That great sword is a villain. Not the sword itself. The weapon is a villain's weapon. The scythe is one of the main party's weapons, or one of the people in the main parties, one of their weapons. Which that will also, it won't be the only scythe, but it's going to be the only like prominent scythe in the entire story, because if you didn't know, a scythe is a terrible weapon, absolutely horrible. So that is the only scythe that's going to be in the story, and the character has good reason for using it. It is because their whole power system is based off of, literally off of seeming cool, so they have to use a cool weapon, which is a scythe. Scythes are cool, but terrible weapons. Okay, seriously, this blade is kind of annoying me because it's not looking how I want it to, and now the handle's not lined up with the blade. You know what I should have done is just drawn the scythe again, but then colored it. Because then I could have actually gave it more of the text stuff. Because at the moment it's more, to me it seems more like it's just like plating from like, I don't know, like a dragon or something. Except for in my story, dragon materials aren't even actually that good. The stones that dragons live around are good because they're packed with lots of magic, but dragon materials themselves aren't that good. Because dragons, in my story, have hollow bones, so you can't really use their bones for that much stuff, because it's got about the durability of a really thick tree. It's good. It's better than wood, obviously. I'm not saying it's worse than wood. It's better than wood. It's just, for the effort it takes to get them, it's honestly not worth using. Their fangs and teeth, though, on the other hand, their fangs and teeth are actually, like, really good to use, so maybe it's worth it for those. But, like, for their bones, it's not worth it to get their bones. I mean, if you already killed a dragon, though, it's worth it to skin the whole dragon. But if you're in, like, the wild or something, can't do all that work. It's fine, just take its teeth and its claws, maybe a couple bones in the hands, because some of the hand bones are actually not hollow, or at least thicker, because they need to be able to attack and dig. Why? So they can live in caves. It's not mainly used for digging, but like their claws, but you know, they can dig. If there are no caves, they'll make their own. Alright, I kind of made that quite small, but honestly I think that's fine. I made this smaller than I wanted to, but it's fine. Also, I kind of wish I would have made this blade like double the length, because I do think it would be kind of cool to have a, I can't remember what it's called, but a really long katana, because I do think those are cool weapons. Alright. You know what I also could have done was designed some of Jax's weapons. Because he literally is the fucking tech guy. He's the tinkerer. He uses gun swords. That would have made more sense. Why didn't I do that? I forgot he existed, that's why. His name isn't even Jax. That was literally just the first name that came to mind when I was having to name him for something. Because I'm pretty sure I just finished watching The Digital Circus and I was like, I don't know, Jax. That is not his permanent name, though, because it doesn't fit the character. Alright. There we go. That's good enough. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. Alright. There we go. Do this. Alright. This isn't, you know, exactly perfect. But this is fine. This wrapping. Alright. There we go. Let's go ahead and add a couple bumps on these like ridges, because these are connected. There's the handle. Not exactly perfect. Not terrible. This isn't even in the slightest, which is why it was looking quite off. Whatever. I feel like I never make freaking diamond shapes even. Why start now, right? That's fine. But now for tech parts, because this isn't a fucking tech blade. Alright, let's grab a smaller mechanical pencil because we have one. This is the smallest one I have, and it has no lead. Okay, it has lead now. Let's go ahead and grab some magical magnifying glasses. Are they actually magnifying glasses? No, they're regular glasses. Whoopsies. Ka-chow. I can now see. Alrighty. Now we can see small details without having to get as close, because I'm now not partially blind. Right. I am now realizing this is not an even line. God, I did not do a very good job at making that an even line, did I? Not the one I just drew. I mean, I know this one's not even either, but I'm talking about the line right behind it. Jesus Christ, I did not do a good job at making that even. Alright, go like that. There we go. Now, where's the tech parts gonna be? It's gonna be coming off this thing. Normally I had it coming out from the eye in that one and on the dagger, but since it's right here, that means no. Alright, let's go ahead and should we do it from right here? Then it'd be a bunch of branching stuff to the blade. Some circles and things, other circles. Or I could have it branching up. I think we're gonna have it branching across like it is now. I think I'd honestly like it better if I could turn the fucking canvas right now, but I can't. Because that's against the rules. It's not actually, but then I would have to make sure it fits in the video, and I don't feel like doing that. So we're not going to. Simple as that. Alright. Alright, go like this. 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 There we go. Add a couple more. There, that's decent, not perfect. There we go. Now just a little bit more detail. And we are done. Alright, are we really? No, we have to add a couple circles, but we'll go ahead and add line right there. Some right here, some dots here, some dots here, another circle here, dot there, fill that in, dot there, and there we go. There's a little tech blade. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. It's not perfect. Do I still like it? Yeah, I still like it. I still think it looks pretty good. It definitely could have been improved upon. I wish I would have made it longer. And if I ever do redraw this blade, which I'm sure I will eventually, I will definitely make it longer. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to end this, because I have nothing else to say. We're going to add some details on these first, actually. Hold on. Alright. There we go, there we go. There we go. There we go. Some small details on here. Some small details on this thing. And there we go. Just a couple details. There's a little demon eye. This one doesn't get a name. Those two do have names. They're written down somewhere. I can't remember them. But yeah. I definitely like both of these weapons more than this one. But both of these weapons were actually thought out. This one took me like over an hour to draw. This one I did in a car. I think this one also took me like an hour to draw though, but I only did this one in, I don't know, what is it, 20, maybe 30 minutes, so I'm pretty, yeah, 21 minutes. I'm pretty happy with what I have. I'll try to improve on it, maybe, I don't know. Good day.